MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. Now at the plate, Brandon Ritchie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brandon Ritchie.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way.
Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mike Rogers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard toward the right side. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second, they're hoping that's just the beginning.
Hit back up the middle. Santos is right there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the digging in now, Clayton Pesky. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Pesky.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers on the move. He's got it 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Rogers. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Romeo Santos. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Rogers has him played perfectly. Ready for another shot now, Mike Rogers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Pesky ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out.
Leading off the inning, Brandon Ritchie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle.
So striding forward now, Mike Rogers. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Man, have a game, why don't you? With that RBI double, his 5th run driven into the game, he came to play in this one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 home. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second. Stepping in, Clayton Pesky.
Number 20, Clayton Pesky.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. 2 of the best bats in the business. Settling in now, Jeffrey Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jeffrey Reyes.
Hit in the air out to left field. Rogers moves over, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Mike Rogers. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Mike Rogers.
Popped him up. Reyes waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So the Rangers stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Rogers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Peterson. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2. Striding in once again, Clayton Pesky, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here it comes on 0-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Striding into the box, Andy Dunlap. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Dunlap.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Rogers is after it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Dunlap is right there as he takes it for the second out. 9-6 the final tally in this one. The Texas Rangers put up 4 runs in the 7 to carry them to victory. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the... 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 So coming to the plate, Mike Rogers took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Drilled to the left side. And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dunlap on the move, 1 away. Stepping up now, Chad Pinder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jonathan Scope. And as is the case for many Rangers hitters, his numbers are much better here in Arlington than they are out on the road. Hit hard to third. Camargo brings it in. Throw on to second for the force. In the next for the Tigers, Andreas Murillo. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. At the plate, Mike Rogers. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Standing in, Brandon Ritchie. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ritchie.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Rogers moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Andreas Murillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andreas Murillo.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers is going to get there. 1 out. So next to the plate for Texas, Mike Rogers. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard ground ball to third. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Leading off the inning, Clayton Pesky, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Jeffrey Reyes. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Rogers arranged to his left as he tracks. Ready for another chance? Johan Camargo. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here now the 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he is in there.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Chad Pinder. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Now a flare out to left center. Rice onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's the second out.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first.
MLB Network brings you. So stepping in, Jeffrey Reyes. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. In the air out to straightaway left. Rogers sprinting after it, 1 down. So a moment now to take a look at the start. Digging in, Alan Cordoba, and the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Lifted in the air out to left. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Ready now, Mike Rogers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Rogers.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Portable looking up, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Reyes. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Now the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Rogers is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Leading off the inning, Mike Rogers, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
Next up for Detroit, Carlos Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rogers facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Standing in, Mike Rogers.
Number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. Peterson is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Into the box now, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rogers.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Portable looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. shot to left center, his second of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Rogers, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Tigers.